a symptom not often associated with perimenopause initially or picked up on is aching joints and having sore muscles, especially after exercise. Another thing is tingling extremities or weird pins and needles or numbness in parts of the body. The amount of ladies that have come to me saying, oh, I'm under a neurologist right now, they're investigating me for a nerve issue, so I've got pins and needles in my feet, or, you know, I can't feel my hands sometimes. And so often I say it will be perimenopause, and lo and behold, they come back with they can't find anything. It's a strange one. I don't have this. I don't have the pins and needles and the numbness, but I do have aching joints, and muscles can be particularly sore after certain workouts. So why is this happening? Okay, so estrogen is, if you have too much estrogen and is dominant and there's no progesterone counteracting that, it creates like an inflammatory response in the body, hence why we can get achy joints, sore muscles. So you might go to the gym, or you might go do a usual workout that you would normally do, and you wake up the next day and feel like you've been hit by a bus or ran a marathon, and you'll think, why do I feel like this? And it's because of this. It's because our body is just responding differently on that day, perhaps because our estrogen is having a strange surge, but there's no progesterone to counteract it. So that's the reason. So in terms of how we can alleviate it, don't stop exercise. Joint pain, especially if you're prone to osteoarthritis later in life, if it's a family condition, the key thing with anything to do with joints is actually to keep exercising regularly to protect and strengthen those joints. So that is one of the things not to avoid. Do not avoid activity and exercise. It's really, really, really important. Reference muscles. If you're having a day where you're quite sore, obviously be kind to your body. Don't go thrash it if it's already very, very, very tender. So just be mindful of what you do. If I'm having a week where I think my body just feels really old, I feel really old this week, my body just hurts, I feel creaky, I don't go and lift as heavy weights, I don't do such vigorous HIIT training, I just am a bit kinder to my body. Dietary wise though, key things are try to avoid really processed and high sugar foods because they create even more inflammation in the body. Sugars create inflammation in the body. If we eat a lot of lovely clean food, loads of fruit, loads of veg, our body is much, much happier and it will naturally kind of look after itself. But if you've already got achy joints, achy muscles, don't go and then eat a load of sugar, and don't drink Lucozade. Nothing against Lucozade in particular. There is a place for Lucozade in our lives, but not when you've got really bad aches and pains. In the exercise section, we will talk about this in a little bit more detail.